Charlie Bonnick here for the Pita Pit pregame show, here with Shannon Kelly of the UCCS women's basketball team. First off, Shannon, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Now, Shannon, last weekend, you guys split the weekend 1-1. What did you guys really take away from last weekend?
I think we took away letting home games slip away from us that we should win. We didn't do the little things. We didn't play defense, and we didn't out-rebound them, so that's what caused our loss. And I think that the team's focused on not letting those games slip away from us anymore.
And, you had a practice before you're now heading to South Dakota, really. What did you focus on during practice?
This week was a lot about rebounding, like I said. We're really focused on just out-rebounding bigger teams, and I think if we can do that, then we'll get the win. So that's what we were really focused on, and especially with South Dakota School of Mines.
And now heading to South Dakota School of Mines, has a really good post presence, a couple of really good guards. Really, what's going to be the matchup and really the X factor of that game?
If we can shut them down from the three-point line, I think, as well as rebounding, I think that will be good. They have a lot of shooters on their team, so if we don't let them start hitting shots, I think we'll be good.
And, a 7-hour bus trip to South Dakota, really for a player, how do you get that mindset ready to, get off the bus and really know that it's more of a business trip than, a leisure trip?
The bus rides there, we kind of ride in silence more so, and we just focus on the game. We don't really focus about movies or talking or anything, and just get our mind right by thinking about what the game and what we can do mentally to prepare.
And, senior guard Shannon Kelly, really, how is this leadership, and really who has stepped up this year in that leadership role?
A lot of guards have, or a lot of people have stepped up. I definitely would say Gabby and Jen and our other captains, Britt and Shay, have all stepped up as well. And our freshmen, I'm really proud of them this season. They've done really well on the floor, developing and coming into the college environment and just growing as players. So I'm really proud of everyone so far, stepping up and being leaders.
And kind of like you said, the freshmen, really taking that role. What's the difference between really high school basketball and college ball?
It's a lot faster and more physical. That's been one of the biggest things with our freshmen, I think, is the physicality. We work every day with them on rebounding and boxing out and pushing them out and getting them stronger. And they've improved a ton. If you watch the games, you can tell. So.
And, personally, when you had to go over through that hump from high school and transition to college, what did you really have to focus on?
Kind of the same thing. I think the physicality was a lot different, but the speed of the game was the toughest for me, I think. And I had good upperclassmen when I was younger, so they helped me learning how to read screens and offensively slowing down, and I was really lucky to have upperclassmen help me along.
And, Shannon, last question, team really is heading towards that more of that playoff picture right now. Really, how do you keep that mindset going and, try and get back to that RMAC playoffs and, the NCAA tournament?
I think that's always in our minds, is getting back to that, and we know that we can. We have the talent and skill to do that, and it's just about how bad we want it. And I think that everyone realizes that we're getting closer and closer, and we need to get wins to get there. So that's really what we think about a lot, because that's definitely a goal of ours, to win an RMAC and get into the national tournament and go further than we did last year. So
there you have it, Shannon Kelly for the Pita Pit pregame show. Shannon, good luck this weekend.
Thank you, Charlie.